Headline today's consulting editor sports Boria Majumdar spoke to former English captain Nasir Hussain about the match a short while back. Let's take a look at that.
So it's the biggest match of the Cup. India v Australia in Sydney. India, Australia, Sydney.
It doesn't get any better. India, Australia at the SCG, two form sides, two sides who have played each other so much in the last few months. They know each other so well. It'll be a great game, great atmosphere really. It could arguably, should be the final, but it's going to be a great semi-final.
Some people are saying that India will have been scarred, because they've not won against Australia at all in the last 3 months. Do you think there will be any scarring whatsoever?
If I hadn't seen them at the MCG the other night, I'd have thought, yeah, there'll be a bit of scarring. But from what I saw in the quarter-final, this Indian side have put all that behind them. They are really together. They've got a lot of energy. They're playing well together. So I don't see any scarring, even if Australia turn up. Australia might be better on the day. And listen, India have to be careful. Not many sides go to Australia and win in any form of the game. You look at Australia's record at home, white ball, red ball cricket, they are phenomenal. So it will be their toughest game so far. But from the way they are playing, they are ready for Australia.
Australia, the difference is, the other sides have not taken the Indian quicks on. The faster bowlers, the pacemen on. But Warner, Finch, Smith, Maxwell, they'll take them on. Umesh, Mohit, Mohammad Shami. What should be India's strategy?
Well, still have a go at them, because I think in particular Shami has got that yard of pace that might unsettle them. So it's not, it's Australia, we're going to put away the short ball, use the short ball, but realise it's not Zimbabwe, Ireland, Bangladesh. They will nail. Finch in particular, England have tried first up bowl a short ball to Finch and it's disappeared out of the park. So he's a proper puller of the ball, as is Stephen Smith. So, but they need a plan B, and the plan B will always be at the SCG. We saw from the Sri Lanka-South Africa game, it can turn at the SCG, and India with Ashwin, he's got to be a good plan B.
That's my next question. How much of Ashwin and Jadeja should be used? Because he's bowled beautifully, Ashwin, in this competition.
Yeah, he has bowled brilliantly. He really has. His turnaround sort of mimics the turnaround in India out here, the way he has come in those middle overs. He's been helped by the fact that the seamers have got wickets up front. Like, he came on against Bangladesh, 44 for 2. That always helps as a spinner. He's bowling beautifully. Jadeja's finding a bit of form again. He'll be helped that the fact that the SCG does just turn a little bit, because he's always a better bowler when it turns a bit, and he can do the batsman on both edges. Key battle is going to be Maxwell against Ashwin, because Maxwell has gone after Ashwin and taken him on, and if Ashwin can win that battle, that will go a long way towards winning the game.
Final question, Mitchell Starc, Mitchell Johnson. Mitchell Starc, bowler of the competition so far, constant Yorkers on. How do you deal with that? Top of the order, Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, maybe towards the end, Suresh Raina. How do you deal with the Mitchell Starc, Mitchell Johnson in form?
It's not going to be easy, but India have got a magnificent top four. They really have. They're test match players. So the one for me is Dhawan outside that off stump with the left armers at times. Just, when Jimmy Anderson went round the wicket, I know he's right armour, but the left armour's going across him, they'll have their slip cord in Australia. So he's just got to be careful early on outside that off stump. But India, so much IPL, they're used to Yorkers, bouncers, they play so much white ball cricket, 20-over cricket. That's nothing new to them. They've also had left armers over the years that they've played against, the likes of Zahir and RP, etc. So it's not a new phenomenon for an Indian batsman. They're just very good bowlers, and that's a World Cup semi-final. There's no easy games anymore.